Hi, Paul. Good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
Hi, how was your day?
That was good, teacher.
That's good to know. So, oh no, before to continue, do you have any paper near from you?
No.
Maybe you use our chat.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to check, right? How is your listening? I'm going to let you know some words, right? And I need to see how is your spelling, right? So you maybe could write in our chat in Zoom, right? So I'm going to start the spelling, right? Are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
All right. The first word, S-E-P-A-R-A-T-E.
Separate?
Yes, thank you. The second word, M-A-N-O-E-U-V-R-E.
I'm not sure.
Can you please mention it?
Maneuver?
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 Yes, yes, that's the word. All right. All right, thank you. Oh, you ate one E. Let me check. Oh no, it's okay. Yes, all right. The third word, U-N-N-E-C-E-S-S-A-R.
Again, please.
All right, one more time. U-N-N-E-C-E-S-S-A-R-Y.
Unnecessary?
Yes, thank you. The last word, Q-U.
Sorry?
Q.
You?
U. Yes. E-S-T-I-O-N-N-A-I-R-E.
I don't know if I listen. Well, the first one is you?
Q.
Oh, okay. So
The
it's
second U.
questionnaire.
Yes. Yes, you get it. Right. So we're ready to start. So give me a second. I'm going to share my screen with you, right? And you're going to read, right, this part. So let me know if you can see my screen, please.
Yes, teacher.
All right. So let's start with the first paragraph. This is about lunar eclipses, right? So you may start reading, please.
Okay, a solar eclipse happens when the moon in this orbit around its orbit around the Earth passes between the Earth and the Sun and blocks the Sun's light partially or completely, depending upon the viewer's location. The moon's shadow is cast upon the land and waters, and in the place of totally, where the sun's light is entirely concealed, it seems to turn from day to night. This process can last for 2 to 7 minutes. Air temperature also drops, and some birds go to their nests as if night were truly upon them. Totally is visible somewhere on Earth about once every 18 months. A partial solar eclipse, when totally isn't visible anywhere on Earth, happens once every 6 months. Yet, even with just partial coverage, people often notice a weird dimming for the daylight and a drop in air temperature.
All right, thank you. I feel terrible. I have a terrible stomach ache, right? So I feel very, very terrible. So the correct pronunciation is entirely.
Entirely.
All right, this is a difficult word to pronounce, right? And it's minutes. Minutes. All right, thank you. The rest was okay. So according to paragraph 1, oh, sorry, do you have any question about the vocabulary?
What is dimming?
In which part is it?
In the last
one.
Yes, where dimming? Two words.
Yes. Oh, I didn't notice that word. Notice a weird dimming, right? It's I'm going to say you this in Spanish, right? It's atenuación, right?
Okay.
Una extraña atenuación, right? Do you get it?
Yes.
All right, maybe another one?
No, I don't think so.
All right. So according to paragraph 1, all of the following statements are true, except A, darkness won't occur during a partial eclipse, but does during a total eclipse. B, the duration of the covering of the sun by the moon is under 10 minutes. C, the location of the viewer affects how much of the sun's light is blocked. D, a partial solar eclipse occurs twice a year. What do you think?
The letter B? Oh, no.
It was letter A, right? Darkness won't occur during a partial eclipse, but does during a total eclipse, right? So, all right, we have this word. The word orbit in paragraph 1 is closest in meaning to circuit, phase, distance, or spiral.
Circuit? Or
Yes, are you sure?
yes.
All right. Yes, it was a good one, right? So, all right, this is about paragraph number 2. But give me a second. Oh, yes, I forgot to open the page. I'm going to look for this one. Give me a second. All right. So in order to improve our pronunciation, right, I have some tongue twisters, right? And then we're going to practice a little bit, right? I don't know if you liked tongue twisters, Paul?
Yes, teacher.
All right, thank you. So I'm going to share my screen with you, right? So give me a second. Oh, what happened? All right, yes. So here I have some. All right, so this is, the point of the tongue twister, right, is that you have to do it fastly as possible, right? So six, hits, nick, six, sleek, breaks, with, picks, and six, right? So, do it, please. Lo vas a hacer primero en una forma lenta y luego la vas a hacer un poquito más rápido, right?
Okay. Six, hicks, nick, six, slick, bleed, with, picks, and sticks.
All right. One more time.
Six, hicks, nick, six, slick, bleed, with, picks, and sticks.
All right. Now, can you try to do it a little bit more fast?
Okay.
A little bit faster.
Six, okay. Six, hicks, nick, six, slicks, bleeds, with, picks, and sticks.
All right. Thank you. That was a good one. One more time, please, but do it faster.
Six, oh no. six, oh. Okay, six, slicks, nick, six, slicks, bleeds, with, picks, and sticks.
All right. Thank you. It was better, right? So because of the time, we're going to stop until this part, right?
Okay.
All right, thank you, Paul. I hope you enjoyed the class. I'm going to launch the poll, and all right, it is launched. When it's done, let me know, and have a great night.
Thank you, teacher. It's done.
Thank you, Paul. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.
Bye. See you, teacher.
See ya.
Hello, teacher. Good evening.
Hi, Daniel. Good evening. How was your day?
Was good, teacher. Oh, sorry, I got distracted. And yours?
Everything was fine. Thank you. I'm a little bit sick, but everything is fine.
Oh, what
So
about
thank you
your
for asking.
pet?
Oh, well, we're still on it. We don't have any information. We received some calls, but they told us that maybe it could be our dog, but no, we couldn't find it, but we're still on it. I hope
Wow.
everything goes.
Yes,
Thank you
teacher,
for
I
asking.
have you can find it.
Yes, thank you for asking. So, all right, we're going to practice our spelling, right? I'm gonna spell some words, right? Well, some phrases. No, yeah, some words, right? And you are going to write it in our chat, right? In Zoom. Okay, are you
Okay.
ready?
Yes, I am.
All right, so here I go. The first word is EMBARRASS.
Oh, sorry, teacher, I got distracted. Can we start again? And just for this
All
time?
right. All right. EMBARRASS. Do you get it?
Okay, EMBARRASES could be embarrasses.
No, it was not in plural, it was singular. EMBARRASS. Right?
Oh, okay.
All right, here I go with the second word. OCCURRENCE.
OCCUR. Yeah, I lost it there.
All right, one more time. OCCURRENCE.
Oh, okay. These are tough words. Occurrence.
Yes, with N, right? Occurrence.
Occurrence. Yes.
Here I go with the third word. Let me see. All right. ACCEPTABLE.
Acceptable.
All right, good one. And the last word, right? DEFINITELY.
Definite.
All right, thank you. That was a good one, right? So, all right. Thank you. Yes, it was a good spelling. So we're going to start with the class of today, right? You are going to read this in loud, right? This is about lunar eclipses, right? So you're going to read until the first paragraph, and we're going to answer 2 questions, right?
Okay, sounds good.
Go ahead.
Okay, lunar eclipses. A solar eclipse happens when the moon, in its orbit around the Earth, passes.
The Earth?
Oh, the Earth passes between the Earth and the Sun and blocks the Sun's light partially or completely. Depending upon the viewer's location, the moon's shadow is cast upon the land and waters, and in places of totality, where the sun's light is entirely concealed. It seems to turn from day to night. This process can last for 2 to 7 minutes. Air temperature also drops, and some birds go to their nests as if night were truly upon them. Totality is visible somewhere on Earth about once every 18 months. A partial solar eclipse, when totality isn't visible anywhere on Earth, happens once every 6 months. Yet even with just partial coverage. People often notice a weird dimming of the daylight and a drop in air temperature.
All right, thank you. So here we have a question, the first question about the first paragraph. So according to paragraph 1, all of the following statements are true, except A, darkness won't occur during a partial eclipse, but it does during a total eclipse. B, the duration of the covering of the sun by the moon is under 10 minutes. C, the location of the viewer affects how much of the sun's light is blocked. D, a partial solar eclipse occurs twice a year. What do you think?
Twice a year. Yeah, I kind of doubting between B and D. Even A. Could be A. I will say A.
All right, let's see. Yes, that was the correct option. Let's continue with the second one. The word orbit in paragraph 1 is closest in meaning to A, circuit, B, phase, C, distance, D, spiral. What do you think?
Among circuit and spiral, I will say spiral.
Are you sure?
Not really, it could be circuit as well because it's the same.
All right, what do you think?
I'm doubting between those answers, circuit or spiral. Because a spiral, if we think about it, is yeah, it's a movement in circle. Could be.
That could be something like that.
Oh yeah, you're right. And a circuit is always the same. Could be circuit.
Yes. Yes, that was the correct answer, right? Because a spiral is something like, it's not the same than an orbit, right? It is like this, and an orbit is like this, could be, right?
Yes, with the raw, I got it.
Yes, that's the difference, right? So now we're going to make a tongue twister, right? So this is an advanced one, right? So you know the point of the tongue twister, right, is that you have to do it fastly, right? As faster as possible, right? So right, can you see my screen?
Tongue twister for advanced English speakers. Okay.
All right, the first one is Peter Piper picked a peak of pickled peppers. A peak of pickled peppers, Peter Piper picked.
Wow.
If Peter Piper picked a peak of pickled peppers, where's the peak of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Right, that one is gonna be yours. So the first step is that you have to read it quickly, right? So take your time, right? Read the whole paragraph, please. Not fast, just in your rhythm.
Okay, I'm going to. Peter Piper picked. Peter Piper picked a peak of pickled peppers. A peak of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked. Peter Piper picked a peak of pickled peppers. Where's the peak of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
All right, yes, that's the whole one. That was my first tongue twister. I did it right.
Yeah.
So let's try it one more time. Read it one more time. Take your time. Do it in your rhythm.
Okay, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
All right, thank you. So are you ready to do it fastly, or do you prefer to practice one more time?
I can try, teacher. It's funny.
All right, go ahead. Fastly, please.
Okay, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
All right, very good. Good job. It was a good one. But the pause tongue twister was a little bit more difficult, right? Oh no, a little bit more easy, but she couldn't do it, right? So let's practice with one more until your classmates join, right? All right, let's practice this one. Shayla is selling her shop at the seashore. Four shops at the seashore are so sure to lose. And she's not so sure of what she should be selling. Should Shayla sell seashells or should she sell shoes? All right, it was difficult for me though. So can you please practice?
All right. Shayla is selling her shop at the seashore. For shops at the seashore are so sure to lose, and she's not so sure of what she should be selling. Should Shayla sell seashells or should she sell shoes?
All right, thank you. So now do it fastly, please.
Okay, I'm going to try. Shayla is selling her shop at the seashore. For shops at the seashore are so sure to lose, and she's not so sure of what she should be selling. Should Shayla sell seashells or should she sell shoes?
All right, thank you.
Yeah,
So
the
it
last
was a
paragraph
little bit difficult.
yeah,
Yes,
it's a
this
tough
is
one.
the problem. All right. The first one was easy, right? It was not easy, but the pronunciation is very beautiful. And we make, right? We practice with tongue twister, you know, to my children, right? Because I used to have a course, right? They were children, right? They were kids. So we used to practice a lot the tongue twisters because it helped us a lot. You can't imagine how helpful it is, right? Because of the pronunciation. So
Yes, the thing that I learned in order to improve the pronunciations or the speaking is to open as big as you can your mouth. I mean, because we are in Spanish, we are accustomed to talk with our mouth kind of close
do
or
you think?
closer. Yes, or I will say my in my region, I mean Santa Cruz, we talk with very quickly or fastly and without
Oh, that's something
open.
I didn't notice. You know, Larissa has a problem with it, right? And I told her that maybe it's because of her accent, right? She has some problems with the pronunciation at the moment that she wants to pronounce letter S, right? So, for example, here in Cochabamba, we talk with the mouth closed, right? And it's easy for us to pronounce, right? You are going to listen to Wilson, I guess is his name. Yes, Wilson. He speaks very, very different, right? And it's because of his region, right? He's from Potosí, and they talk with the mouth closed, right? So it's because of that. So, well, in other words, right, uh, if you pronounce, right, your pronunciation needs to be so exaggerated sometimes in order to sound more native, right? That's something where I was learning, right, because I used to teach at the university though, right, with one of my favorite professor, and we were investigating that, right? I was doing an investigation about the pronunciation, right, about different regions. And I think it's because of that. We couldn't finish. So that's the reason why I say I think, right? So
Yes.
maybe it's because of the region.
Yes, and with that video or with that advice, I tried to, or after have seen that video, I tried to open more my mouth, and that helps me to improve. So it's good to know.
Yes. Yes, you, even though, right, for some people, right, they need to do it with the mouth closed because it's better, right, for those. But I guess
Yeah,
it depends of each person.
yeah, it
So
depends on the person.
yes, that was a pleasure, Danielle. Do you have any question?
No, teacher, thank you for the class. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Wilson, good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
Hi, how was your day?
Not bad, teacher, I think. Thanks for asking. What about you?
Everything was fine, thank you. I'm a little bit sick. I have a terrible headache, right? Even though backache, I don't know what's going on, but I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
So
So
sorry.
yes, thank you for asking. So we're going to start with the class of today. We're going to start with our spelling, right? So I'm going to spell some words and you're going to write it into our chat, right?
Okay.
All right, here I go. The first word is DEFINITLY.
Okay.
You got it?
Definitely.
Yes, thank you. Can you see the chat of your classmates?
No, teacher.
Oh, all right, thank you. Yes, that's good enough.
Everything clear.
So,
Well, it's in blank.
did you send me the word?
Sorry?
Did you send me the word? I can't see it.
No, teacher. I just hear it, but
No, you have to write it.
okay.
All right, one more time, right? We're going to continue with the second word, right?
Okay.
Here I go. Q U E S T I O N N A I R E. Do you get it?
No, teacher, I didn't get it.
All right. What word or what words did you write it?
I lost in N. I heard double M, N, M. So
No. Q
yeah,
U
yeah,
E
yes,
S
yeah,
T
yes.
I O
Okay. O
N
N.
N
Okay.
A I R E.
Question mayor.
Yes. Write it into the chat, please. Yes, thank you. Oh, it was with double N, right? Questionnaire. Thank you.
Okay.
Here I go with the third word. M A N O E U V R E.
Okay. Maneuver. I didn't get it again.
All right. M A N O E U V R E. Maneuver.
Maneuver. Okay.
Yes.
Maneuver.
You get it? Yes, thank you. That was the word. Maneuver, right? So
Okay.
here I go with the last word. E N T R E P R E N E U R.
Entrepreneur.
Yes, yes, thank you. That was a good one. So thank you, Wilson. Oh, what?
I don't know if it's okay.
Oh no, you wrote I and I said E, but
Oh,
E.
okay. I did. I,
All
I
right,
forgot
that
that.
was your only mistake, right?
I'm
So
sorry.
don't worry, it's okay. It's just for practice, right? So we're going to, oh my, holy shit. We're going to continue, right? I'm going to share my screen, right? And we're going to read only the first paragraph, right? So it is about lunar eclipses. So go ahead, please.
Okay. A solar eclipse happens when the moon, in its orbit around the Earth, passes between the Earth and the Sun and blocks the Sun's light partially or completely, depending upon the viewer's location. The moon's shadow is cast upon the land and waters, and in places of totality, where the sun's light is entirely concealed, it seems to turn from day to night. This process can last for 2 to 7 minutes. Air temperature also drops. The sunbirds go to their nests as if nights were truly upon them. Totality is visible somewhere on Earth about once every 18 months. A partial solar eclipse, when totality isn't visible anywhere on Earth, happens once every 6 months. Yet, even with just partial coverage, people often notice a weird dimming of the daylight and a drop in air temperature.
Diming,
Okay, dimming.
right? Atenuación, right? That's the meaning of it. So, do you have another question, maybe?
Yes. In the fourth line,
Yes.
fifth, conceal it. The first word, it's okay.
Conceal it?
Yes.
Yes. That's a correct pronunciation.
Okay, and the meaning, what
Well,
is?
it where the sun's light is entirely concealed. Concealed, it could be something like como opacado, más o menos. En realidad su traducción correcta sería ocajado, pero como es un poco más formal, podríamos decir como más o menos opacado o algo así, right?
Okay.
Right? Do you get it?
Yes, teacher, I got it.
All right. So we have two questions. We're going to do it fastly, right? So according to paragraph 1, all of the following statements are true, except A, darkness won't occur during a partial eclipse, but does during a total eclipse. B, the duration of the covering of the sun by the moon is under 10 minutes. C, the location of the viewer affects how much of the sun's light is blocked. D, a partial solar eclipse occurs twice a year. What do you think?
Letter D.
D?
Well, no. Occur during a partial eclipse, but Clustering total. Mm. With the B or C.
C?
Yes, I think letter C.
The correct one was A, right? A darkness won't, a darkness. Darkness won't occur during a partial eclipse, but does during a total eclipse, right? The word orbit in paragraph 1 is closest in meaning to circuit, phase, distance, or spiral. What do you think?
I think it's spiral. Well, not circuits.
Yes, circuit. All right. Yes. So we're going to continue, right? We don't have too much time, so let's do it. This is a game, right? It's a tongue twister, right? So let's do it, right? So the first one, you know, the point of this is that you have to do it fast. I'm going to start, right? So here you have the first one. We're going to do it only one, right? So it says Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked, right? So you are going to read on your rhythm, right? So go ahead.
Okay. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
All right, thank you. One more time.
Okay. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
All right, thank you. Now you're going to listen to me. I'm going to try to do this fastly. I hope I don't get it wrong, right? So here I go. Peter Piper pick a pickled peppers. A pickled peppers Peter Piper pick. If Peter Piper pick a pickled peppers, where's the pickled peppers Peter Piper pick? Right? You have to do it in that rhythm, right? So go ahead.
Peter Piper pick a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
Good job. What? Yeah, well, you did it. You did it. Well done. The only word is like you said, picked, right? And it's picked.
Yes, it's picked.
Right?
Yeah.
But everything was okay. So we're going to stop until this part, Wilson, right? So do you have any question?
No, just a question, teacher. In the last assignment, the topics, it didn't appear to me. I don't know why.
Can you please send me the last one?
Okay.
¿Me puedes enviar tu usuario, Wilson, por favor? ¿Y me puedes enviar un área explicando?
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna
All
send
right,
it.
because I have another student. We have to
well,
continue, but right now, send me an audio and send me your username, right?
Okay, teacher. Thank
All
you.
right, can you please fill the pool?
Yeah, teacher.
And that will be everything for today.
Okay, teacher.
Right?
Thank you. See you tomorrow, teacher. Have a good night.
Thank you. Thank you, Wilson. Bye-bye.
Bye, teacher.
Larissa, good evening.
Hello, teacher. Good evening.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you.
That's good to know. So we're going to start with the class of today, Larissa. We're going to practice our spelling, right? I'm going to spell some letters, right? word and you have to write it into the chat, right? Te voy a dictar algunas letras y tienes que escribirlo en el chat, right?
Okay.
All right, so here I go. The first word is S E P A R A T E.
Okay. Sorry,
All right, thank you. Yes, that was the word separate, right? Here I go with the next word. D E F I N I T E L Y.
Oh, this I don't. The
All right, here
first
I go.
thing was the.
D E
Yes.
F I N I T E L Y. All right, thank you. That was a great word, right? So here I go with the third one. O
Okay.
C C U R R E N C E.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
With
Here I
double,
go.
right?
Yes, with double C, right? Here I go with the last one. All right. B R O C C O L I.
Broccoli.
I, right? With I said everything is okay, right? But
Okay.
it was, I'm sorry, I said I, not
The la
Y,
okay.
right? Thank you, Larissa. It was a good one. So we're going to continue, right? You're going to read the paragraph, right? You know how does it work? So you're going to read the first one, right? And we're going to answer 2 questions about it. So it is about lunar eclipses. Go ahead, please.
A solar eclipse happens when the moon in its orbit around the Earth, sorry, passes between the Earth and the Sun and blocks the sun's light partially or completely, depending upon the viewer's location. The moon's shadow is cast upon the land and waters, and in places of totally, where the sun's light is entirely concealed. It seems to turn from day to night. Sorry. This process can last for 2 to 7 minutes. Air temperature also drops, and some birds go to their nests as if night were truly upon them. Totally is visible somewhere on Earth about once every 18 months. A partial solar eclipse when totally isn't visible anywhere on Earth. happens once every 6 months. Yet, even with just partial coverage, people often notice a weird timing of the daylight and a drop in air temperature.
Daylight,
Daylight and a drop
air,
in air temperature.
temperature.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Now it's okay. So we're going to answer, right, 2 questions about it. The first one is, according to paragraph 1, all of the following statements are true, except A, darkness won't occur during a partial eclipse, but does during a total eclipse. B, the duration of the covering of the sun by the moon is under 10 minutes. C, the location of the viewer affects how much of the sun's light is blocked. D, a partial solar eclipse occurs twice a year. What do you think?
8 months, twice a year. What's that? The number B.
No, I don't think so.
No. Twice. The D?
No. Letter A, right? Darkness won't occur during a partial eclipse, but does during a total eclipse. And the second question, the word orbit in paragraph 1 is closest in meaning to A, circuit, B, phase, C, distance, or D, spiral. What do you think?
Around the earth. Distance?
No.
It's orbit around the earth. A phase is one phase.
Orbit is orbita, right? So
Yeah.
it would be a circuit, right? So now we're going to practice a tongue twister, right? So let's start with this one, right? The point of the tongue twister, right, is that you have to do it fastly, right? So you're going to read first, and then you're going to do it a little bit fast, right? So it says, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where is the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Right? I know it sounds a little bit difficult, but you can do it, right? So first, you have to read it in your rhythm, right?
Okay. Peter Piper picked a
Piper?
pig.
Peter
Sorry,
Piper?
Yes, Peter Piper. Okay. Peter
Yes.
Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
Peppers?
Pick-
Right? One more time.
Pepper. Yes. Okay.
I'm going to read the first line, right? Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Do it, please.
Okay. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
Peppers. Peppers. Tal cual se está escrito, tal cual se lee, right?
Peppers. Okay.
A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked.
A peck of pickled peppers, Peter Piper picked.
Picked. Con una P, right?
Um, picked. Okay.
Right? If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers,
If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
all right. Where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
Where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
All right. Thank you. Now we're going to do it a little bit fast, right?
Okay.
So here I go. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where is the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Right? Do you get it?
Okay, I think so.
Let's do it.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
All right, good job. Lo hiciste mucho mejor. Now we're going to practice one more time, right? Go ahead.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pepper, sorry. Okay, again. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where is the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
All right, thank you. Thank you. We're going to do it fastly, right? But you're going to practice this part, right? So for tomorrow, you're going to do it fastly, right, Larissa?
Okay.
If you want,
Okay.
you can take a screenshot of it, and that will be everything for today, right?
Okay, teacher.
All right, thank you, Larissa. Thank you for your attention. Do you have any question, maybe?
No, I don't have.
All right, thank you. I launched the poll. Can you please fill it?
Okay. Yes, I'm done.
All right. Thank you, Larissa. Have a great night.
You too, teacher. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Natalie, good evening.
Good evening, teacher. How are you?
I'm a little bit tired. You know, I have a terrible stomachache. I'm in my red days. Can you imagine? And then I feel terrible. But everything is good.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, teacher.
Yes, thank you. How about you?
Well, I'm good. I'm now eating a cookie.
Oh my goodness. One moment ago I was wishing, right? I wished a cookie, right? I don't know why. I really loved chocolate cookies, right?
Oh yeah, you're the best.
Yes, I really love chocolate, right? At the end of the class, I'm gonna go to the grocery store and I'm going to buy one. So let's start with the class of today, Natalie, right? We're going to start with the spelling part, right? So I'm going to spell some words, right? And you're going to write it, right? In our chat. I was near to say in our WhatsApp group, in our Zoom chat, right?
Okay.
All right, so good luck. The first word is OCCURRENCE.
Also, I have to write it that in chat.
Yes, please. Or if you are taking notes, writing, you can take a pic of it and send me to my WhatsApp, right? It's up to
Okay.
you. All right, so thank you. Yes, that was the word. Here I go with the second one. UNNECESSARY. Necessary. Thank you. That was all, right? So we're going to continue, right? Thank you, Natalie. It was a good spelling. So I'm going to share my screen, right? And all right, so we're going to practice. We're going to answer 2 questions about only paragraph 1, right? So here we go. Lunar eclipses. Go ahead, please.
A solar eclipse happens when the moon, in its orbit around the Earth, passes between the Earth and the Sun and blocks the sunlight partially or completely, depending upon the viewer's location. The moon's shadow is cast upon the land and waters, and in places of totally where the sun's light is entirely concealed, it seems to turn from day to night. This process can last for 2 to 7 minutes. Air temperature also drops and some birds go to their nests as if night were truly upon them. Totality is visible somewhere on Earth about once every 18 months. A partial solar eclipse, when totally isn't visible anywhere on Earth, happens once every 6 months. Yet, even with just partial coverage, people often notice a weird dimming of the daylight and drop in air temperature.
All right, thank you. It was everything. So according to paragraph 1, all of the following statements are true, except A. Darkness won't occur during a partial eclipse, but does during a total eclipse. B. The duration of the covering of the sun by the moon is under 10 minutes. C. The location of the viewer affects how much of the sun's light is blocked. D. A partial solar eclipse occurs twice a year. What do you think?
A.
Yes, that's the correct answer. Let's continue with the next one. The word orbit in paragraph 1 is closest in meaning to A, circuit, B, base, C, distance, or D, spiral. What do you think?
Face.
I don't think so.
Spiral.
And spiral is something like that. This is a spiral.
Distance.
No, distance is the length of some word. That's the distance.
Solar A.
Yes. An orbit, it's a circuit, right? So that's the correct one. So now we're going to practice a tongue twister, right? In order to improve our pronunciation. I remember, well, this is my first tongue twister that I learned. When I used to be the assistant of my professor at the university, we learned this one. And it was a difficult one, but I learned it, right? And it's very beautiful. I used to practice this with my kids, right? With my students, right? They were kids. Of course, they had already graduated, right? They finished this course, right? So they improved their pronunciation with the tongue twister, right? So, the point of this is that you have to do it a little bit. Well, at the beginning, you're going to have three times to do it in your rhythm, right? So then, at the last one, as a last attempt, we're going to do it fastly, right? So, please, you're going to listen to me, and then you're going to repeat, right? Here I go.
Okay.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where is the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Right? So, read it, please.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
All right, thank you. You have to read one more time, please.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
All right, thank you. The only thing, Natalie, is that the pronunciation of this one is picked because it's in past, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to do it fastly and then pay attention to it, right? Here I go. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, oh my goodness, sorry. I'm going to try one more time. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where is the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Oh my goodness, that's mine. What's going on with me? So you have to do it at the same rhythm, right? I couldn't do it, so you can. Go ahead, please. Good luck.
Okay. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter? Sorry.
All right, don't worry. We're going to try one more time, right? Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a pig of pickled peppers. Where's the pig of pickled peppers? The Peter Piper picked. Oh my goodness. All right. So, do it, please. Good luck.
Peter Piper picked a pick of pickled peppers, a pick of pickled peppers, Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a pick of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
All right, good one, good job, well done. Yes, that was the correct pronunciation, right? I don't know if you have any question.
No, teacher. Oh, it's okay.
All right, thank you. We're going to practice one more, right? All right. This is for beginners, right? So let's see. A big black bag beat a big black dog on his big black nose. So do it, please.
A big black dog beat a big black dog on his big black nose.
11 owls licked 11 little licorice lollipops.
11 owls licked 11 little licorice lollipops.
Fresh fried fish, fish fresh fried, fried fish fresh, fish fried fresh.
Fresh fried fish, fish fresh fried, fried fish fresh fries.
No, the last one was fresh. All right, thank you. Thank you, because always here, we're going to stop until this part, Natalie, right? So if you have another tongue twister for tomorrow, you can bring it, right? So do you have any question, Natalie?
No, teacher, it's okay, thank you.
All right, that's good to know. So I launched the pool. Can you please fill it? And when it's done, let me know.
Okay, teacher, it's done. Thank you for everything.
Thank you. Have a great night.
Thank you. Bye. Have a great night. Bye. Take care.
Bye-bye. Hugo, good evening.
Good evening, teacher. Good evening.
Hi, how are you?
It's great because I have time. Then I could drive to my job, to my house, and relax now.
That's good to know. I had a relaxing day, right?
Yes, it's
So
relaxing.
yes, everything was good. But now I'm a little bit I'm sick, right? I had a terrible backache. I have a terrible stomachache, a headache,
Wow.
right?
Wow.
But I hope everything goes well, right? So we're going to start with the class of today, Hugo. We're going to start with the spelling, right?
Mhm.
So I'm going to spell some words, right? You're going to write it in our chat, right? In
Oh
our
my
Zoom
goodness.
chat,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So here I go with my first word. S, E, P, A, R, A, T, E.
Eat.
The last word was E. No. What? S, E, E, I said S, E, P. What was it? The next? Right.
P.
I'm going to do it one more time, right?
Mhm.
S, E, P, A, R, A, T, E.
Separate.
Yes, thank you. Write it into the chat, please. And here I go with my next word. D, E, F, I, N, I, T, E, L, Y. Here I go. D, E, F, I, N, I, T, E, L, Y.
The last time, please. My keyboard
All right.
is strange.
For the next word, you're going to only have an attempt, right?
Okay, no problem.
D, E, F, I, N, I-T-E-L-Y.
Definitely.
Can you write it into the chat? Definitely. Right?
No, I couldn't, but I know that.
All right, this was the word. I said Definitely.
Okay.
Here I go with the third word. OCCURRENCE. One more time. OCCURRENCE.
Occurrence.
Can you
Oh.
write it?
No. I don't know. Ah, almost.
Right. Here I go with the last word. ACCEPTABLE. Second time. ACCEPTABLE.
ABLE.
Acceptable. Yes, good one. Now it was okay. So let's start with the class of today, right? You are going to read, oh, give me a second. You're going to read this first paragraph, and then we're going to answer 2 questions, right? But give me a second. All right, there you have. So it's about lunar eclipses, right? So please start reading only until the first paragraph.
The
Right.
first paragraph?
Yes, please. But in loud, right?
Read.
Yes, please read it in loud.
Okay. A solar eclipse. Eclipse. It's correct, teacher. Eclipse.
Yes.
Okay. A solar eclipse happens when the moon it is orbit around the Earth, passes between the Earth and the sun and blocks the sun's light partly or completely, depending upon the viewer's location. The moon's shadow is cast upon the land and waters, and in place of totally where the sun's light is entirely concealed. I don't know. It seems to turn from day to night. This process can last for 2 to 7 minutes. Air temperature also drops and some birds go to their nests as if night were truly open time. Totally is visible. Some were occur about once every 18 months. Partial solar eclipse, when totally isn't visible anywhere on Earth, happens once every 6 months. Yet even with just partial coverage, people often notice weird dimming of the daylight and a drop in air temperature.
All right, thank you. So I underlined some words. That's the pronunciation. It's not hurt, right? Because hurt is this one is the hurt, right? This one.
Okay.
Wow, the
okay.
correct pronunciation is earth.
Earth. Thank you.
Yes. Okay. Then let's see. Give me a second. All right. You said place, but it's in plural, so it's places.
Well.
Can you do it? Can you pronounce it?
Places.
Thank you. Entirely. Con una A más o menos. Entirely.
Entirely?
Yes. Thank you. Concealed,
Concealed.
totality,
Okay. Totality.
notice,
Notice.
and that was all, right? So,
Teacher, the past,
yeah.
the notice is notice or noticed.
Noticed with
Ah,
D. Half of it, the present is noticed.
okay.
I heard some teachers who pronounce it as notice with R, right? But it's up to you. Notice or notice, it's the same, right? So let's ask some questions here, right? So according to paragraph 1, all of the following statements, right, are true, except A, darkness won't occur during a partial eclipse, but does during a total eclipse. B, the duration of the covering of the sun by the moon is under 10 minutes. C, the location of the viewer affects how much of the sun's light is blocked. D, a partial solar eclipse occurs twice a year. What do you think?
I can read once again. Can I read? No?
For
Okay.
sure.
Okay. Oh my
All right.
goodness. Right, no, I'm not sure, but the location of viewer affects how much the sun's light is blocked. The evolution compared to the moon is under 10 minutes. I know, okay. D is correct. B, darkness won't occur during a partial eclipse, but that's during a total. I'm not sure, teacher. I will guess.
Think. What do you think?
C, D. I'm between A or and B. I'm not sure. A maybe. I'm not sure, teacher.
All right. Yes, it was okay. Right? Good one. So you have to do it a little bit more fast, right?
Yes.
Faster, right? So we're going to continue with this part. This is a tongue twister, right? In order to improve our pronunciation, right? So let's start. The first one, it says, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers, Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Can you read it, please?
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Peck of pickled.
Give me a second. Peter Piper picked
Pete. Okay. Pete.
a peck
Pete a peck
of pickled peppers.
peppers. Okay.
A
Peter
peck Oh, do it, do it.
Peter is Piper.
Piper,
Peter, Piper, Peter, Piper, Picket,
picked,
Pete, a peck, a pick,
peak,
a pick of pick, it's the same, Pete, peppers.
pickle, pickle, peppers.
Pickled peppers.
A
Right.
peak of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked.
A pig of pig, a pig of picked peppers Peter Piper Pete.
If Peter Piper picked
If Peter Piper picked
a peak of pickled peppers,
a pig of pickled peppers,
where's the peak of pickled peppers?
where's the pig of pickled peppers Peter
Peter Piper picked.
Peter Piper picked?
All right, thank you. Okay, so can you do it please one more time?
Okay. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled
Pick.
beef of pit peppers.
Pickle,
Pickled peppers.
peppers,
Peppers, right. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pit peppers, pick.
peak of pickle,
Peppers.
where's the peak?
Where's the peak of pit peppers
Pickle,
pickled? What is the correct in peak and of? Where's the peak of pickled?
where's the peak of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked,
Pickled.
right?
What's the peak
So,
of pickled? Tell me.
do it.
Where's the peak? Where's the peak of pickled peppers Peter Piper pit?
Yes, now it's okay. We need to improve this part, right?
Yes.
Because each time you are going to, maybe you can take a screenshot of this one and you're going to let me know it with the correct pronunciation until tomorrow, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you one more time, right?
Let me. Sorry. Okay, I got it.
All right. So don't forget it for tomorrow. We have to improve that part, right?
Right. Thank you, teacher.
All right, you go, don't worry. So I launched the poll. Can you please fill it? And that will be everything for today. Have a great night. See you tomorrow.
You too, teacher. See you and bye-bye.
See you.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.